Hey guys, it's Mr. Riz here to help you out on the next part of the ellipse works, where we're going to be looking at a graph to see if we can figure out the equation of that ellipse. So the first thing we want to do is, well, one, to locate the center. And so this one's really nice because the center is located right, boom, smack dab in the middle of the origin, 0, 0. Okay, those are going to be our h and our k, the number subtracted from the x and the number subtracted from the y. Then what we're going to do is look at each axis. We're going to look at the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. Now, if you remember, the horizontal axis is the distance left and right from the vertices or the co-vertices. All right, so in this case, this horizontal axis is 10 in length, but what we need to do is to cut that in half. So if we cut 10 in half, that'd be 5. So the number that's going to go underneath the x is going to be 5 squared. Then we're going to do the same thing with the vertical. If we count the distance between these two here, it ends up being 16. All right, you see each spot is worth 4 points. And we would go ahead, cut that in half. And when we cut that in half, that's 8. And so our number going underneath the y would be 8 squared. So we're going to put those two together. We would have x minus 0 squared, and then over 5 squared, which becomes 25, plus y minus 0, which is just y squared, over 64. There we go. So why don't you guys go ahead, try this one on your own. So we got a elliptical whispering gallery as an example. It is 30 meters east and west and 34 meters north and south. We're going to find the equation of the ellipse that represents this shape. Okay. It does say that the shape is going to be in the center of the room. So take a second to see if you can get this equation on your own. Okay, so all equations should be x minus h squared over that number, the horizontal number, plus y minus k squared, and then equals 1. Okay, so what we want to do here is to look, the center is at 0, 0. Oh, we got like some a's and b's, right? The center's at 0, 0, so we're going to have x minus 0, or just x squared, and then y minus 0, y squared. Okay, now what we need to do is figure. Now our x number, even though it is a minor axis, we're just going to go ahead and take that middle number, cut it in half. So if it's 30 across, that's 15 and 15 on each side. So we're going to do 15 squared. 15 squared is 225. All right, and then going up and down is 34, so that'd be 17 and 17. So what we need to do to figure out the up and down number underneath, we're going to take 17 and square it. All right, so 17 squared is 289. All right, so there'd be the equation that represents this graph here. Okay, so hopefully this isn't too bad. What we'll do next is look at the key features, but we'll take a second here, look at the homework problems or the quizzes that you guys will have to do. Let me get to it so you guys can see. All right, we're on ellipses. Okay. So each one of these ones here, you guys are just going to go through and look at the graph, try to find the center. So the center is at HK. And then understand that the A is going to go with the major axis. So in this problem here, it does kind of switch up. We have y equals. All right, so the center here, you can kind of note here, it'd be right here. And that what looks like it's at, where's the point? Where's the origin? Oh man, that's kind of hard to see. So it's at what? 3, left 3, up 1. So it'd be -3, +1. All right, now the A is the length of the major axis. So, all right, what is A here? A would be how long that distance is, and that would be 4. So we could put 4 squared, or we'll just put 4 here. When we write it out, we would actually square it, but that's basically the length of the semi-major axis. And then B, count up this short length here, that's 2. All right, guys, so hopefully this helps you along with the quiz. You guys do all right. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. If not, I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.